All right, I see a few people trickling on in. We're going to be getting our heritage party started in the next few minutes. It's 5:06 now. I'll give it till about 5:10. All right, this is our first break. We have 3 breaks total, 3 4-box breaks. One thing we didn't mention is because I don't think there was anything to mention, but I was looking at the checklist and there's cut signatures and like Beatles card and Elvis Presley with Richard Nixon and stuff. I'm assuming that'll all be randomed off to one person at the sometime tomorrow afternoon after I'm done doing everything, and then we'll go from there. Should have, I don't know if in the first set of 4 or the second set of 4 or third set of 4 or whatever, if we hit a purple box break, I'm sorry, a purple hot box, I will sleeve all those later. Our friend Billy is here, but he is watching the store. I have bowling today. He's not feeling super hot, so we're trying to get this done earlier than normal, so it gives people not here the option to watch a little bit later. Okay, I'll be right back. Hello, Dan. Hello, Mike. Hello, everyone. All right, guys, it's 5:09. I'm going to get this party started. Anything good come out of that box, Dan? All right. Go over the team list quickly. These were from a sealed case. They came row, 3 rows of 4. So I took the top row for break 1, the middle row will be for break 2, and guess what? The bottom 4 will be for the third break. All right. So this one was jumbled up a little bit. We had 9 spots. We had 3 combos. So Don Carmen with the Braves, Michael Whiting with the Mets, Cheryl with the Padres and the Brewers, Dan with the Phillies, Kevin McGee with the Tigers, Don with the Pirates. A's go to Mike Whiting, John Kunick with the Rockies, Kevin McGee again with the Yankees, Tim Keegan with the Cubbies, John Kunick with the O's, Woody Hartman with the Astros, Tim Keegan the Royals, Youngblood with the Red Sox, Whiting with the Cards. Woody Hartman has the Dodgers and the Mariners. Whiting has the Marlins and the Nats. Angels, Mike Whiting, that's you two. Cheryl Graber with the Diamondbacks and Giants. Michael Whiting with the Rays. Indians to Woody Hartman. Tim Keegan with the Reds. John Kunick with the White Sox. Youngblood with the Jays. Don Carmen with the Twins. And Kevin with the Rangers. Max Muncy. All right. Yeah, I saw he has autographs in here. He had one of those seasons last year that really came out of the blue. So we're going to try to go through these a little quicker than normal, guys. I know there could be one of ones, and I already told you, like the Elvis cards will be randomed, and if we just so happen to hit a cut signature, let's see this teammates card really quick. Odubel Herrera. I do like the purple refractors. So this is actually a card of the Topps financial team. I think these are 70 copies per team. So we'll be sure to random that off. Let me write down that that's from box one. Yeah. I don't want to write on it in case the person wants it. I don't know. Let's put that back in. All right, so I put that in the break one spot. Got a full box. Michael Whiting wants that dual player auto. I guess that would be okay with me too. Certainly not gonna show every card today. Heritage is one of those really cool things, but I think it's also a lot of under the radar kind of stuff that's hard to catch. There's one short print every 3 packs. It's not going to be easy for us to all go through all that. So I'm going to open some of these packs and we'll get this show on the road. We have, this might be our purple hot box too. So if I feel, yeah, it's going to be a purple hot box, guys. They have reverse stock variations, so if you don't know what that is, they're numbered out of 5, but there's actually no serial number on them. Reverse stock is where the back feels like the front and the front feels like the back. And yes, the short prints are numbered 401 to 500, but then you have all kinds of variations. You have, I'm sorry, you have, let me try our new handy dandy way of doing these things is setting these down on them. Get down on it. Yeah, I won't quit my day job. But you have the color swaps of the team name and the player name, and I'm gonna sort all this out tomorrow. We'll get everything sleeved up that should be sleeved up. Like I said, we're somewhat crunched on time right now. So I'll show you the goodies. I do like that. I do like the size of the checklist in these in Heritage. Once you get through Topps and Heritage, the checklist get considerably smaller. I like having all kinds of different Cubs players. So is everyone having a happy hump day? I think there's some cool inserts, and Heritage is just overall cool. It's not my favorite design. Like I was describing yesterday, I like it more now than when I look at the actual 1970s. Mike Bucala says the Topps hit a home run with their Heritage Series. Sure, but it'd make more sense too then, since you mentioned that, if they actually put the home run cards in these boxes too. They just do that for Topps and Allen Ginter, the home run challenge. This is a nice little promotion they got. It's a good way of getting people to go to their website, good way of getting people to watch the games, buy cards. I still think they need to do a little bit more as far as, marketing on TV. I think they do enough MLB The Show commercials. You can add a few baseball card commercials in there too. Dan says Heritage is a set builder's dream. Yeah, it can be. It can also be a nightmare. That's if you actually care about the 401 through 500. All right, guys. Davis, Godley, Nix, Chase Anderson, our first purple. Miguel Cabrera for the Tigers. We're going to put him over here. Freddie Freeman, Musgrove. So these cards will be randomed as well. Unless, I think they will, but we'll double check. Maybe we go with the top guy. I don't know. But I'm going to put that aside. Bellinger. Mitch Haniger, purple refractor or purple chrome. This definitely would be Jim Perry and Blake Snell, so that's something that would be random for sure. Rookie stars. If need be, I'll stop, guys. We got Aroldis. I did see that, Mike, and I don't have a problem with it. I think that's one of those subjects that people don't love talking about, but I don't have a problem with it one bit. You can still have a home plate umpire. I mean, you still need a crew chief. You still need someone to make the calls at home. But you can't. I'm tired of all the arguments, and that's the only way to get rid of it. But what if you have a power outage? Then you're in trouble anyway. Walker Buehler. Aaron Judge, purple. Garrett Cole. Right now I'm feeling for the variation of 5, the reverse stock. If I happen to see an action variation, I'll of course point it out. One thing I don't know if I'm a fan of is I don't know if I love, and I guess I'll wait till we get to another one, but Lourdes Gurriel Jr. I'm just putting the cards in a box behind me, guys. 1, 2, and 3 box. Or, I'm sorry, break 1, 2, and 3. Nimmo. Victor. Kopech and Frere. There's a relic, Whit Merrifield for the Royals. So that's going to be our first hit. All right, so no, never mind. That's a bad example. Kevin Kiermaier, purple chrome. Insert the unrookie for, is that Munson? Yeah. He's one of those guys who has a cut signature in here too. Chris Archer. So I think this would be possibly our first action variation, and it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Let me just double check that code on the back. Yeah. If it clears up, which of course it won't when I need it to. The code on the bottom right is different. So I'm going to put him in a sleeve and a hard case right away. So that's our first photo variation short print. That one goes to the Braves. Very nice card for you, Don Carmen. I think there was a Phillies pitcher by the name of Don Carmen. All right, so put him over there. And we'll move on. So yeah, if this picture were taken in a Diamondbacks uniform, I'm cool with that. I'm just not a fan of putting someone in a uniform that they haven't played for, or they're airbrushing, but we'll see. Carlos Correa chrome. Jose Ramirez. Jose Berrios. Starling Marte. All right. Gleiber, purple chrome. One of those other ones that would have to be random American top 40. Salvador Perez chrome. Yelich. Para. Juan Soto chrome. This box has been fairly good. I mean, typical we get a relic, but you got a Acuna Jr. short print and a few cool purple chromes. Reese Hoskins, getting all the good rookies from that year. Yeah, the scratch out game of Justin Smoke. I think these are fairly. Maybe they're one a box. I'm not sure. That's Justin Smoke, team captain. So I'll put him aside as well. We'll get him sleeved up. Vodochrome. RBI leaders. MVP Christian Yelich. All right, finishing it up. Box one. Hank Aaron. Adam Jones, currently a free agent. Chris Bryant chrome. Yadier. Alex Bregman. Mookie. All right. So that was box one. Just going to put this guy in a sleeve really quick. And the relic. Another day that Bryce Harper doesn't have a home. All right. I'm going to put these guys in the box behind me. All right, box 2. There. You don't want to potentially cut something cool on top. They put original 1970 cards in here with a stamp. Never actually seen a star come out of it. All right, on cue, this is going to be original 70 card. Be Bobby Brooks and another guy whose name is, his last name is Olivo, Mike Olivo. All right, so that'll go to Oakland. You guys say whatever you want about Harper. He's going to get his money. So whether or not he actually will, he's going to believe it, and he will get it. But it's unfortunate that it's taken so long. I really don't like that one of the biggest names in the sport, whether or not he's one of the best players in baseball, but one of the more popular players in the sport doesn't have a team, and we're approaching March. Thank you, Bill. We appreciate those kind words. You know, a few weeks ago, I went to Austin to meet John Lackey, and it was like a fundraiser for their local high school baseball program, and they did like a Q&A with the kids or anyone in attendance. I would never dare to ask this question to Major League ball players, but I don't know what you tell kids, because at the end of the day, these players are getting paid. Actually, you tell people how to play baseball, you're just probably in it for the money. I hate saying it. You're not wrong, Mark. He is all hype. I like him. I think he's good. He's not the best. You know, I thought the Nationals have some of the best talent in the game. Without Harper, they're still a very talented team. There's a lot of free agents out there. I'm more shocked about Dallas Keuchel than Adam Jones. I think Adam Jones is 33, which is almost like ancient in baseball years, sadly. I think what we need to remember is everyone says, oh, it's so easy. I would play for, I would play for cheap, but it doesn't work that way. And there's unions and all that kind of stuff. And if you take a lower than market deal, you're going to screw other people when they hit their free agency. it's easy for any single one of us to say, oh, well, if I were Bryce Harper, I would take 100 million. Well, maybe you would. Maybe that's all you need. But guess what? No one in the game is going to be friendly because you're going to screw them out of millions of dollars. It's just the unfortunate, sad truth. If I see any goodies, guys, like I said, I'll stop. Kyle Tucker rookie. This card seems different. This is probably an action variation, although it feels weird too. I'm not going to call it a reverse stock. It's definitely a variation. It feels different and it looks different. Be cool to see a throwback variation. Sunglasses, don't see that all the time. Flip stock, yeah. Ryan, that's me, bud. I'm fine with it. Keeps me busy. Not that I need to be any more busy, but Eric's got a good point, man. The point of baseball now is to make money. And if you're asking what flip stock is, it's flip stock is where the front feels like the back, back feels like the front. Looks like it too. Scratch off, so that appears to be that one for that box. That was Yadier Molina. I guess I could have showed you a little better. And I swear I've seen this card before. I swear they've done that exact pose before with 1970. Apollo 13. Newman and Kramer on the same card. I thought that kind of looked like a variation-worthy card. Nope, just a base. So Todd, you open up your heritage at all? You said you were going to do one box one case and get rid of the rest. Let us know how you did. This was the scratch off we pulled earlier, Yadier. Sleeve him up. All right, last row of box 2. cool card. There's our Chrome Trevor Story, numbered out of 999 for the Rockies. Mike, thank you. And I guess that makes sense because I'm sure Bud Harrelson was a Met that year. All right, finishing off that box. Autos yet? No, Bill. But we have a relic coming up. You never know. It could be a auto relic. That would be something. Nope. Jameson Tyon Clubhouse Collection relic for the Pirates. You know, I know a few years ago they did the gum stain variations on the back, and I think that was pretty cool. But there's a guy who comes in every so often, and he wants the worst of the worst. He wants out of focus cards. I think that would be a pretty cool variation. It would be different. It would definitely get people's attention. All right, box 3. This is box 3 of break 1. Raise the Jolly Roger. I like that call. I like that announcer. Super Baseball box card loader. And Thurman Munson. So I'll get this to the Yankees. Mike, I like that idea. I really do. I wish I thought of it. Empty. I'm going to try to get 2 of these done, and then Billy will do the third one, most likely at 7 or so. We already have all the lists ready for all 3 breaks tonight. Like I said, I got a bowl. Billy is trying to get out of here quicker. Just not feeling well, guys. We all have those days. It's and he's brought it up before, being a teacher. You get sick from these kids, mentally and physically. I would know. I was a sub. Not that it's the same thing, but it's experience anyway. So yeah, if you're in 2, I'm gonna start that one pretty quickly after this, and basically have till 6:15. So I have a little bit of time, and since we're kind of rushing through it, there's really no need to show everything in here. We've seen some pretty cool stuff. We've seen few action variations. I'd really love to see a reverse stock card. I pulled one a few years ago, and I thought it was pretty cool. I'm just glad they don't do the gum anymore. I remember Heritage came back out doing it when they started. At least they put the gum in plastic. I think I seen 2 Chris Bryants earlier, and I think he's a short print. Well, one was chrome. I think the other one was a base. So next is going to be our first division break. Haven't done one of those yet. I talked about sorting as a team, or I'm sorry, sorting divisions, and I said I was going to sort by team. And they said that was really unnecessary, and they're right. But number one, I got a little bit of that OCD. Not only that, I got to check these color swaps, see if I can see anything, because they're difficult. 5, 3. Yep. That was Billy, guys. Just popping in. What was it on Seinfeld? The breakout pop in? I've never seen that movie, but just in general, assume I've never seen that movie. I know Johnny Depp's in it, and maybe Leonardo DiCaprio. Todd Williamson. Don't see that name pop up in here a lot. It's good to see you, Todd. All right. Hey, Todd. So when we send this stuff out to you guys, the short prints are number 401 to 500. Joe Torre as a player, sideburns. Cool Cole Hamels. We got a black one coming up. It's Kendrick Morales, Blue Jays. So these are numbered out of 50, but they're not numbered technically. The print run is 50 though, so we'll put him in a sleeve and a top loader right away. I don't know about these black borders, and if you don't know about them, around this time next year, you're going to have 1971, which will be all black borders, unless they're, of course, well, they're going to have to do something. They won't be able to be black bordered. We'll see what they do. All right. Scratch off Buster Posey. The Beatles. I like it. Could very well be the white border next year. They did for 2007. White border for opening day. Todd, I don't know what they're thinking, but whatever it is has to do with money. I'll guarantee that. Which I don't blame them. I mean, it's. I don't know. Maybe I should blame them. Ugh, bad numbers on Adam Duvall. I'll tell you that much. Gleiber. That's some kind of variation. Different code. This is an action variation. It doesn't look very active. Cognac the Magnificent with the Jamaican characters. Yeah, you know, we did talk about that the other day. I hate it. It used to all be about winning first and then, yeah, sure, have some personal goals. But if you take away this guy's chance to win a Rookie of the Year just because you're worried about, you know, his contract coming up earlier, you know, just by a few months, I don't like that. If you guys remember a few years ago, they sat out Strasburg in the postseason because they didn't want to use his innings. Well, when you're trying to win the World Series, to me, all bets are off. I'm going to need bigger top loads. Let's see. All right, Todd, Billy will be here to help you out. Juan Soto. Also looks like it's a variation, so we'll sleeve him up. Players need a lot of things. I don't know where they need to start or what they need to start with. World Series champions, yep, that's number one, like the Orioles were in 1970. That's a cool one. It's looking like we're going to have a relic coming up, but you can never be sure that it's not it's just a cool looking card. Can't be too sure that it's not going to be a auto jersey. That would be something. The sad thing, though, is, Todd, like, I don't think these people, when they're 14 years old, swinging the bat in the backyard, they're thinking about winning the World Series. They're thinking about the cars and houses they can buy. Clubhouse collection, Jose Ramirez for the Indians. So we're 0 for 3 on autographs. All right, guys, going to do box number 3. Or I'm sorry, box number 4. That was box number 3. Let me put all these in the box. Put Jose Ramirez in a sleeve. All right, let's finish this one off strong. Probably won't finish it off as strong as we did last night. For those who missed it, we hit a Mariano Redemption auto out of Topps Tech. We hit a Jim Thome out of 150 from High Tech. Gleyber Torres auto out of High Tech. A 1/1 base card of Greg Allen out of High Tech. We've done well out of High Tech. I really like that. Archives was just, Topps Archive signature active was not good yesterday. Long career for this guy, Stan Williams, so he'll go to the Twins. All right, box 4, guys. Kind of wish they packaged these like they were cigarette boxes. Aw, wait, okay, so when you say that, Ryan, are you saying that it's Bowman Sterling, but they're discontinuing Bowman high tech, or are they discontinuing Topps high tech? Because I don't care about the Bowman prospects. That's me personally, to be honest. I know it's an unpopular opinion, but Sterling, those are really nice looking cards. Oh man, I don't get that. High tech is cool. Todd, I'm glad they made them. I'm sorry. I'm glad they make them. It's just not something I look forward to. I really love that anyone affiliated now kind of has a chance to have a card. Be something if they got Tim Tebow to sign some cards. So it'd be interesting to see if he ever plays a game with them. He would have last weekend, and they could have sold a ton of Tebow jerseys, I'm sure. Thinking we got another relic. Yep. We're not surprised. I wish they would do Heritage Jumbo. I think that would be cool. Oh yeah, just in general, there's way too many series and stuff out there. They don't give you enough time to work on one thing and then finish it. Whoa! All good in the hood. All right. Look at those eyes. Two different colors. Be nice to see something different. Nicholas Castellanos relic. All right, gonna finish this breakup with this stack. There's a Judge short print. Freddie Freeman scratch off. All right, so let me sleeve these guys up. We'll do a quick recap, although there's not much to recap. You got a lot of cool cards of whatever team you had. I do think they're cool looking. 55s, let's see. Heritage has definitely been one of the more asked about breaks. People asking if we're doing it, when we're doing it, how we're going to do it. And I think this was a pretty good way of doing it. Jose Ramirez, Soto action, Posey scratcher, Torres variation, Morales out of 50, Tyon, Trevor Story refractor. Wow, we didn't get a refractor in that last box, or a chrome card rather. Yadier, I thought the chrome were about one a box. Mookie Betts variation. Let's see if it's the same number as Acuna. Yeah, so I thought it was maybe some kind of other different thing. Whit Merrifield, Smoke Scratcher, Acuna, short print, and Freddie Freeman scratch off. All right, guys, I am going to finish this up, and I think I'm going to head to bowling. And I think that means Billy's going to start at 7. I'm sure he's glad to get at least one break out of the way because he wants to go home. So, guys, I enjoyed it. I hope you guys had a good time, and stick with us. We'll be back shortly.